Hey, what's up, guys? So it's been a hell of a week, hasn't it? I mean, for us in the States, it has been a crazy-ass, depressing week, just full of all kinds of crazy shit happening. Especially with this new school shooting. I mean, just something's got to fucking change in this country, man. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But I don't want to go on like a whole tangent, but yeah, just no crazy, funny, witty openings. I'm just fucking kind of pissed off and whatever this week. So that's why I've been really looking forward to this match. I didn't get a chance to watch the Ash versus Evil Dead match last night, just because I was just like too busy with work and other things. So I didn't get a chance to watch that. I'm thinking of doing a reaction video to that over the weekend when I have some more time. But this match, I've been looking forward to all week because we have got two really strong competitors going. Now, obviously, we've got one of the creators of the Schmoedown with Mark Ellis. He created it with Christian Harloff, and he is coming off of kind of a tough year. He only competed twice in 2017 in the last season. He lost both matches to Stacey Howard and Clark Wolf, so he's kind of desperate for a win. And then you've also, obviously, his opponent is Jeff the Insneider Sneider, and he is a super strong competitor, another really good strong competitor. I think his last two matches last year, I mean, he's obviously the team champion with JTE, but then he faced Matt Nost last year. I think he beat Matt Nost, but then obviously he faced his teammate JTE, and JTE actually came out victorious in that one. So I'm sure he's looking for a win now as well. So you got two competitors with a little bit of something to prove. I think Mark probably has a little bit more to prove just because his name is synonymous with the Schmoedown. And no wins last year, so he's probably looking to stake a claim again this year and to make a statement. So I'm really kind of hoping that we get like a really good face-off here. I'm totally expecting some fireworks. I want to see some shit talking, so I'm kind of expecting that we're going to see a little bit of that in the beginning. So yeah, definitely looking forward to this match. Just get my mind off all the other shit that's going on this week. So let's just get this thing on. So pull up the Schmoedown video and we'll get started here in like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll give a whole countdown and we'll watch this thing together. All right, you guys ready? In 5, 4, 3.
What's going on, guys? Now, look, we have a big announcement here. If you've been following us on Twitter, you might know about it, but the Schmoedown is going to be doing a live event. That's right. Collider presents the Schmoedown
so wish I could go to that.
Mark, when is it?
It is.
I'm still
March
thinking
15th.
about it.
March
March 15th.
no
It's such
longer.
short
right
notice
here
for my
in Southern
job.
California,
I don't know.
North Hollywood, to be specific. The
It's
El
expensive
Portal
all the way from
Theater,
Jersey.
8 p.m.
I
March
was looking
15th.
into it today, like hardcore. And yesterday I was really looking into it. So I mean, I haven't lost all hope yet, but
not only do you get your
I don't
tickets
think it's
at
gonna happen. We'll see.
fullscreenlive.com, there's 3 different ticket tiers.
I would love to
you
come
can
see
get.
and
You can do the
hang out with all
general
you guys
admission,
because
or you can pay
I
a
think it was
little
on
bit
the
more
Ellis
for
and
a
Harloff
VIP
show where they were talking about
You
kind of
can
like
get
the
the
stuff that's
general
kind of in
admission,
that
and
area,
then you can get the meet and greet ticket,
directly
or you
like
can
right
get the
across the
VIP
street from the
ticket. So
theater,
there's 2
and there's
tiers,
like
but what do you
bars
know? Which
and
matches are
food
you going
places and all
to
that
see?
stuff. So
Here you go.
sounds like it'd be a
You're
fun
getting
place to go and
the
just kind of hang out
Wild
afterwards.
Boars. That's
So
right. Kuga and Dewberry going up against the Real Rejects. You've got Greg and
I mean, look at
John.
this.
What a
This is
fun
awesome.
match that's going to be.
That's going to be a
Then you
great
have the
match.
main event. Little Evil, JTE, part of the team champions, the Patriots, going up against the Outlaw, John Roca. All the matches count. If you can't make it to Los Angeles, yes, you can see it on Collider after it comes out. But you will
I
get
guess I got to get that one, guys.
live. If you haven't seen it, Star Wars Celebration, we had a live.
All right, guys, let's try this again. At least it happened in the very beginning when
If you haven't
nothing
seen it,
all that
Star Wars
important was
Celebration,
happening.
We had a live match, and it was a lot of fun. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a breakdown here. Once again, you go to fullscreenlive.com.
Fullscreenlive.com.
Get your tickets, and you will have the general admission will be $19.99. The meet and greet, the admission will be
Yeah, so I think I was talking about
$45.99.
really wanting to go to
VIP
this and kind of hang out with
experience
some
will
of
be
the other
$99.99.
fans. You know, some of you guys out there if you're
Whole
watching.
treatment. You can go up. You
It'll be
sit
fun.
up front. You have the whole. I mean, you explain all the tiers to you. But
Plus,
if you
just
wanna
hang out
come
in
and
LA.
watch
Like,
the
I've never
show,
been out
like
and
Mark
hung out in
said,
LA
General
before.
admission, $20. You come out. You watch the Outlaw versus JTE. You watch Little Evil. Excuse me. You watch the Wild Berries versus the Real Rejects. It'll be a lot of fun. Come on out on March 15th.
And you get to see us, too. We're going to be hosting the whole damn affair live or in hologram form. Jen Sturger's going to be there conducting pregame and
I wanna see a
postgame
hologram of that
interviews. It's
hat,
gonna be a
Ellis.
celebration of all things Schmoedown. You never know. A special guest may pop on stage as well. We're very excited to be bringing you guys the first live Schmoedown here in Southern California at the El Portal Theater, March 15th.
Now go watch the match and other stuff. Maybe movie talk. Maybe you'll see this a lot. We'll see you later.
And your winners,
That Tetris jacket, man. It's amazing. Team shapes.
Jeff Sneider, the Patriot.
Baby carrots may be good for the eyes, but it's the Insneider that's good for the soul. I need to assert myself in the singles league this year. I am coming for that belt that Christian Harloff denied me. And I wanted my revenge on Harloff, but then he went off and retired, so now I gotta take care of his little boyfriend, Mark Ellis.
Little boyfriend, huh? Damn, son.
I think it's really cute that Jeff and JT have been trust falling onto each other for years now, winning championships, but that doesn't help in singles competition, and that's what he's getting into, and he's getting into it against a legend, that being me.
No shortness in confidence. That's good. That's a good sign. Sneider, man, he's a fucking machine. With flaws, but he's a machine. Dude, they give you such great material to edit this stuff with, man. Love these guys. You just great job with the editing, man. All you guys, man, this is awesome. All right, let's get it on.
Welcome back to the movie Trivia Schmoedown. What a big match we have here today. And listen, not only is this match very special for our two combatants that we have here in the main event of the Schmoedown, it is the last match that we will have in the old stadium here as we are moving on to a new studio. This is the last time
that's
you'll
right.
see this old, with so many memories here. Of course, joined by Ken Knapsack here.
Sure, glad you remembered. A lot of memories here from when you screwed me over from the start of
there
this
we go.
match.
Here we go.
Affected the course of my performance and career here. I love it. I'm happy to move on.
None of the nice moments, just the bad for you. That's why you're in the place that you're in right now.
Oh, okay.
That is it. That's it.
That's pretty funny.
Rich was the word you looked
Rich.
for.
Rich.
Okay. All right, so that's Rich. Do you know Rich?
All right. You know what?
Listen, this is
on first, right?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
Okay, listen.
Andres
That bit's dead.
So we now have a really big match here today, and it's funny because do we have a horse in this race, you and I? I think that
yes,
we do.
we do.
But we're both going to try to keep it as unbiased as possible.
I'm not.
Right. Well, in the game you will. Otherwise, I'll kick you right out of here.
My integrity's intact.
It is a match from two competitors that desperately need a win. You've got, first of all, you're part of your crew. He is part of the team champions, the longest reigning champions we've ever had, the undefeated team champions, the Insneider, Jeff Sneider, who is 5-4. Started off pretty solid last year with his win over Drew McWeeny, and he got himself into a battle with me. Thought he was going to have that number one contender spot. Didn't go the way it was.
The Shire Wolves have been appointed early to be the ones to dethrone
has been chasing it ever since.
these champions,
Went into
the
the Ultimate
Patriots.
Schmoedown. He had a match against Nost.
That's a lot of pressure.
And then,
That's a lot of
lo and
pressure
behold,
on a
who does
team
he
without a
face?
match.
His
Just saying.
teammate,
Just saying.
JTE, and JTE is the one who ruined the dreams of Sneider getting a chance to get back to that title.
You say he's desperate for a win. How could anyone who is a part of the longest reigning and defending team champions of all time here in the Schmoedown be desperate for a win?
Singles win. A singles
I
win.
understand the difference, but he's part of a winning team here. JT beating him in the singles, that's a win for everybody in the Lions' Den.
Well, there's no doubt that Jeff Sneider knows how to win. He's been doing it for over a year in the team division, but I know him. He wants the singles championship, and he wants it badly. He had a very great start in the season 3 when he debuted and wanted to be Rookie of the Year. Just bumps in the road, whether it was Sam Levine, Chris Stuckman. He's had bumps in the road. Mark Ellis, my partner, has also
haven't seen
had
Chris
many
Stuckman over
bumps
here in a
on
while.
the road. He in 2016 he was up for Player of the Year. He won the Ultimate Schmoedown. He was kicking ass and taking names. Wound up just lost to Dan Merle in the Schmoedown Spectacular last year. But 2017 was not kind to him. He lost to Clark Wolf and he lost to Stacey Howard.
Pay no attention to
and
the
he
yawning.
also got knocked out pretty quick in the free-for-all. So
Told you
he's
it's been a
looking
long
to
week.
try to get back to that baby carrots of old here. If he wins, both of these guys are 5-4. With one win, 6-4 can get you right back in there and right on top to perhaps get towards the top of the mountain.
You're saying a lot of good things there.
Thank you.
Here's what I know about Mark Ellis.
What do you know?
Here we go.
He's past his prime.
Stop that.
And he's a funny announcer. He's got some jokes here. He eats his carrots and he's other. But Jeff Sneider, this is a warm up for the great things to come here in 2018.
Well, the good thing is I'm sick of hearing you talk. I want to hear them talk. Here we go.
The jacket's $4,000, you jack off. You want to meet me outside? Imagine that guy. Anyway, the misfits break
$15.
up, and every day I wake up, somebody's got a problem with Bobby Gucci.
Flipper
Bobby
hat,
Gucci
man.
doesn't
That's a
have a
nice
problem with
touch.
anybody. He just tells the truth while wearing Gucci.
The history of Jeff Sneider is one of relying on a teammate to achieve ultimate victory, which is adorable, and I think it's really cute that Jeff and JT have been trust falling onto each other for years now and winning championships, but that doesn't help in singles competition, and that's what he's getting into, and he's getting into it against a legend, that being me.
Interesting
Baby
that the
carrots
script has
may be
flipped
good
since
for the
last year
eyes,
because, or
but it's
2
the
years ago,
Insneider
because it was
that's good for the
JTE
soul,
that was always leaning
okay?
on the other guy.
I need to assert myself in the singles league this year. I am coming for that belt that Christian Harloff denied me. And I wanted my revenge on Harloff, but then he went off and retired. So now I got to take care of his little boyfriend, Mark Ellis.
Let me tell you a little story. There was a guy who was just cool, calm, collected, casual, and people didn't really think he had what it took to win anymore. Sure, he had some success early on, and then he started to bounce around and wasn't winning too much. You know what that man's name was? Super Bowl MVP Nick Foles. I'm going to do to Jeff Sneider what Nick Foles did to the Patriots.
Listen, JTE, he asserted
That's
his
big
dominance
talk
in
right there,
singles
man.
league last year, okay? Kind of left me in the dust a little. This year, 2018, it's my year, okay? I already have the team belt sewn up. I want another singles belt for that shoulder right there, which is feeling naked.
Jeff Sneider, you've had a great history with teams, and that's where you should stay because the NFL is littered with great franchises,
Ooh, got some
not
shit
necessarily
talk
made up
at
of
night. I
great
like it.
players. You can win a lot of championships without an MVP. I'm an MVP. I'm looking out for number one, and number one is about to take you down today. Good luck. You're going to need it.
Ellis, you're about to run into a brick wall today. I'm gonna wipe that smirk off your ugly face.
Bottom line, you're just a carrot-eating loser.
Look, there's no. You see Tom Dagnino talking his smack as he always does. and
I'm
they're
not even
talking
gonna lie,
basic
man.
shit. It's like you
I
guys
say
get
bottom
memos
line
what
when
to
I
say.
talk
They're
about
saying
things
that
now.
he's
It's
past
like
his
it's worked
prime
its way into my
and blah, blah,
vernacular.
blah, blah, blah. And Ellis
Bottom line.
is Ellis. He's cracking the jokes. He knows he doesn't care. He made fun of Dagnino. He made fun of Sneider. Did it a lot more. It was clever what he did, as opposed to just juvenile to what your guys did.
All right.
Anyway, are you ready to tell me the tale of the tape?
Sure, let
Do
me
it.
give you the tale of the tape. Mark Ellis's strengths include, he's a big fan of Star Wars. He knows Marvel movies.
That's not all
and,
he knows.
And if we're gonna have Rudy, remember the Titans or Young Guns 1, he might be okay. But it's Jeff Sneider who has a
Young Guns is great, man.
just across the board wealth of knowledge there from Oscar movies, current releases, classics. He enjoys the MCU stuff as well, but he is just so well versed that the strings go on and on. I've run out of room on my paper.
All right, well, are you ready to go?
You're going to do the intros?
Yeah, I'm not going to have you do it.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia showdown.
Where's he going? He's gonna walk in with him? He's
Three
gotta do the
rounds
entrance?
in the singles division. Introducing first, representing Collider and Schmoedown with a record of 5 wins, 4
Just that-
defeats. He is the 2016 Ultimate Schmoedown winner and the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Champion, Mark Baby Carrot Ellis. Oh, look at this.
Some newsies.
Look at this. You know, they say Jeff Sneider is a reporter. Well, Mark Ellis, he's the original reporter. Look at him. Look at that move there. He's really going for it. Oh, he's always coming out there. Nice to see you, buddy. Good champ. What's your 2 bits? Good to see you. He's just a chimney sweeper. He's looking good. Solid. Ready to go. Good to see Baby Carrots back in the ring. And his opponent, with a record of 5 wins, 4 defeats, he is representing the Lion's Den. Part of
Hashtag who you got. I didn't even make my
2016
prediction yet. Hold on.
Team of the year. Part of 2017.
My head is going with
Team of the year.
Sneider. My heart is with Ellis,
Part of
though.
the rating.
I feel like Snyder's going to pull it out, though.
The Insneider, Jeff Sneider.
There he is.
There he is. Wait a minute. That is his dad. That's his dad. Carrie Sneider is here. Carrie
No.
Sneider is here with Jeff Sneider walking out. Unbelievable. Jeff brought his pops with him, bringing his pops to the fight, and you got his manager. You got Ken Knapsack, and they are ready to go.
Don't you just love it when the parents show up?
You've
Team
got
Action did it.
Jeff
Now,
Sneider
I love it.
Mark Ellis.
Where's the belt, you
That's
whack
wholesome
job?
entertainment,
Front of your
guys.
face, you
It's not
moron.
yours. Not your championship belt anymore.
Where did you steal
Wait
that
till we
stupid
rip it off
jacket?
Sam Levine. This thing is $4,000.
Yeah, so-
I had a fight with the guy in the parking lot earlier.
Yeah, so's your lawyer bill. Get
Screw
out of here.
yourself.
All right, here we go.
That's a big belt, Mr. Snyder. Whoa, gee willikers.
All right, here we go.
He's even got like
All
his
right,
dirt
so
makeup on his
round
face.
number 1, ladies
Got a
and
real
gentlemen.
comedian here.
Gonna work like, thank you. We're gonna work like this. 8 questions, 1 point apiece. When they get the question, they will show the board to the camera when it is their time. 15 seconds to answer the question. Don't forget the JTE rule. Do
Yes,
not
yes,
forget
yes, we
the
know.
challenge rule.
We have another pen.
We're doing this again, huh?
You know, this is
You tell me. You tell me. What's the difference?
this is the indication of sometimes
Well, you know,
the system works. It
What
gets
is
us
the
out of
deal
our
here?
mind.
there's a way to ask for things nicely.
This
You
is
know that?
this is the 20-cent marker here. Let's get with the
All right,
program.
we're getting you, Mark. There you go. See, that's a great. All right, there you go. The former champion Mark Huey Riley bringing.
My
out
marker
2
sucks too, guys.
How does that work? You
My
okay,
eraser.
champ?
Yes,
All right, here we
yes,
go.
thank you.
All right, so if the pens are ready, Tom, get the hell out of there. There we go. So if the pens are ready, Mark Ellis, are you ready?
Oh boy, are all these questions about talkies?
And I guess that means yes. Jeff Sneider, are you ready?
Extra, you're going to read all about me beating Mark Ellis'
like it.
ass.
I like you did.
Extra, Ellis wins.
Let's get ready to Schmoedown! All right, here we go. Round number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Category of action adventure. Who played the lead samurai, Kasimoto, who captures and later befriends Tom Cruise in The Last Samurai?
You ever had a ponytail?
No, but I could have had one.
That's probably a smart
I know that
decision.
you have.
A spelling count on this one? Because it should.
5,
Uh,
4, 3, 2,
Blanking
1.
on the name.
That's
I know
Dan
it, but
Snyder.
Ken something.
Watanabe.
Ken Watanabe.
Ellis. Nothing. Oh, Ellis. Okay. So,
Oh, it's going to be
Not a
a
good
long
start.
day.
Snyder
me.
over
Not a good
Ellis here.
start.
Okay, here we go.
Question 2, category is comedy. Who directed Tropic Thunder?
I like that comment. You?
Yes, I actually left.
You did?
That movie a lot.
Okay, I like
I know
that.
you don't think I have joy in my
I
life.
don't know. I don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
Pretty
5,
sure it was Ben.
4, 3, 2, 1. Mark Ellis.
Ben Stiller.
That is correct.
Never
All right.
go full retard. Ben Stiller.
There you go. 2-1 as Snyder now taking a lead over Ellis, but Ellis is on the board. 3. Horror/thriller. Who played the helicopter pilot McReady in John Carpenter's The Thing?
Oh, McReady.
It's a battle of true heavyweights here.
But, I mean, but they both got great shit. Oh, you're talking about class.
5,
It's the Swedes.
4, 3, 2, 1. Jeff.
I don't think I have this. Kurt Russell.
Correct.
That's correct.
Ellis.
I do have it. Kurt Russell.
All right,
3-2.
I didn't know if he was the helicopter pilot.
Snyder
I
still
couldn't name
perfect.
anyone else in that movie.
What's a helicopter?
Wait in, still confidence. I like that. All right,
All right.
next question.
I would have accepted Wilford Brimley as
That
well.
was my.
All right.
I was gonna say Wilford Brimley.
Yes. Question number 4, category crime movies. Who stars opposite George Clooney as Jack Foley in 1998's Out of Sight?
No, pal. You're not innocent. No, that was terrible.
I
Who
wanna
stars
use a
opposite
JT
his
roll,
character?
But you kind of didn't really audibilize the question.
4,
I
3. Jeff, you got it? You understand it? 2.
All right, I'll
J-Lo.
challenge it.
Challenge that.
I'm challenged asking you the question because I couldn't hear what warbled out of his mouth. All right, I'll use a JT rule.
All right, here we go. Use it again.
all right. Who stars opposite George Clooney's Jack Foley in 1998's Out of Sight?
J-Lo.
Mark Ellis using one of his JT rules. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeff Sneider. Oh, sorry, Mark Ellis.
I thought you said as Jack Foley, but you didn't. You said opposite Jack Foley, J-Lo.
There you go. 1 point. And Snyder.
I put Jennifer Lopez, but bad question. You could also say Ving Rhames. You could say, anybody.
Well, we didn't. We said
But you both got it
both
right.
got it right. So there
Yeah.
you go. See, that's what you could have challenged. You
Yeah.
could have challenged the wording of the question. All right, here we go. Next question. 80s movies, gentlemen. 80s movies. What name did Sean Penn go by in the 1982 film Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
Is this 1880s?
No, sir.
Spicoli.
5, 4, 3,
Is it Arthur
2,
Spicoli?
1. Pens down. Jeff.
Spicoli.
That's correct.
Ellis.
Spicoli Van Halen rules.
There you go. Okay. Next
Do you
question.
know his
here.
first name, Mark? Do you know his first name?
I think it's Geoff.
All right.
All right,
Just-
Snyder is perfect. Sixth question in the category of animated. What is the name of Hiccup's dragon in the How to Train Your Dragon films?
No, this is
Oh.
not the strength of Jeff Snyder. We'll see if he's going to pull it off.
We don't
5,
have time for kids' movies.
4, 3.
I know an animated
Mark
question.
Ellis.
Toothless.
That is
That's
correct.
correct.
Jeff.
Yay,
Blow me.
Toothless.
That's incorrect. Bloma is not correct.
Bloom.
Comic book movies. Comic book movies. Which Avenger makes a cameo appearance in the film Ant-Man?
Oh.
Which Avenger? Filthy mouthed competitors.
Wait, isn't his name Falcon?
5, 4, 3,
Is that his name?
2, 1. Pens down, please. And we're going to start with Jeff Snyder.
I've got Captain America.
We'll accept that. Mark,
Falcone.
also accept that. There you
All
go.
right.
All right, eighth and final question. The category is fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi.
Avenger?
In
Are you challenging it?
No.
In the category of fantasy sci-fi, in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, what color is the Sorcerer's Stone? Pained look on Mark's face there. Make that look every morning.
Gasp.
Just life.
5,
Wait, I have no idea. No clue.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we start with Snyder on this one.
Started with me last time.
Oh, sorry. We start with Ellis on this one.
You started on me 2 times ago, Mr.
Let's
Harloff.
go. What do you got?
Blue.
Incorrect.
Green?
Incorrect.
Looking for red.
Ah.
Yeah.
That means
All right.
he's a Sith Lord.
All right, so at the end of round number 1, we have a tie game here. It is 6-6 as the
All right, I got
wheel
6
will
too.
come out. Wheel round number 2 works like this. They will spin the wheel. Each competitor will get 4 questions in round number 2 worth 2 points apiece. Unless they go to multiple choice, then it goes down to 1. You can steal from your opponent in this round. All right, the champion, Jeff Snyder, excuse me, the team champion, Jeff Snyder, you are the higher-ranked opponent. Would you like to go first or second?
Patriot strategy typically says go first, but in this case, I am going to defer to Mark
All right,
Ellis.
you're gonna let Ellis go
Skirball.
Yeah,
first.
switching
All
it
right,
up a
Mark,
little
go
bit.
ahead.
See where it goes.
Here we go, Mark Ellis.
Good spin. Spin is in there.
Spin is in. We gotta get a t-shirt made out of that. Here we go. And it's gonna.
Oof.
Directors. Mark, are you staying or going?
I'd probably take it.
There's just too many scary categories on the wheel.
You're gonna stick with it.
Sticking with
All right,
directors.
why don't you go
Yeah.
ahead and ask those questions?
All
Probably the
right,
same
4
thing.
questions in the category of directors. You do have multiple choice. First one in. Who directed 2005's The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl in 3D?
Rodriguez.
Robert Rodriguez.
Robert
That's
Rodriguez.
correct for
Good
2
point.
points.
Damn it. I hate the fact that I can't pause the video.
Second question out of 4.
challenge
Who
myself.
directed the 2006 disaster film Poseidon?
Is that Wolfgang Peterson?
It also has Kurt Russell in it. Did you know that?
5, 4, 3.
It's Wolfgang.
I think I know, but I'll check the multiple choice.
A. Richard Donner. B. Roland Emmerich. C. Rob Cohen. D. Wolfgang Peterson.
Yeah, it was Wolfgang Peterson.
All right, 1 point. Yes, correct.
There you go. Mark Ellis looking
Yep.
good here. 9-6. Looks like
What
the
a
Mark
great
Ellis
name.
of old.
Third question. Francis Ford Coppola has been nominated 4 times for Best Director. 3 of them were for the Godfather trilogy. What was the 4th movie?
Oh, boy.
It's a good one.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Incorrect for a 2-point steal.
totally-
Conversation.
Incorrect. Looking for
Yeah.
Apocalypse Now.
I can't
Oh,
believe that
no.
didn't get stolen.
Oh, man.
Oh, I can't believe that didn't get
Wow,
stolen.
Jeff Sneider leaving 2 points. That's a strength of Sneider, leaving 2 points on the board there. That was question number 3 as we get to number 4.
Your 4th and final question.
Leaving those points up on the board.
Who directed Michael J. Fox and Sean Penn in the Vietnam War drama
Oliver Stone.
Casualties of War?
Oh, no.
That's a big I don't know, Ken. I'm going to
Yeah,
go
multiple
to
choice.
multiple
That's not Oliver
choice.
Stone.
A. Oliver Stone. B. Barry
Brian De
Levinson.
Palma.
C. Brian De Palma. D.
Palma.
Francis Ford Coppola.
Brian De Palma?
That's correct for a
1 point.
point.
Look at Ellis. Ellis there. That's 1 point. One point. All right, here we go.
All
So
right.
Jeff Sneider now, it's his time to go. Jeff, go ahead and spin it. Jeff needs a big wheel around here. He wants to at least get
Good spin.
4 points to tie
The
Ellis.
spin is in. The spin is
But
in.
He can really, if he has a nice round, he can, uh-oh. And where are we going here? Oh, no.
That is what
spinner's
we
choice.
wanted.
That is not what we
I mean,
wanted.
it's good for Jeff.
Here we go. Jeff.
Let's go with my boy, D. Finch.
All right, going to go with
Nice.
Fincher here. David Fincher is going to, there we go, Fincher. 4 questions in David Fincher films. All right, Jeff, here we go. In Gone Girl, who plays the wealthy ex-boyfriend of Rosamund Pike's character?
Neil Patrick Harris.
2 points. 2 points. All right. Question 2. David Fincher has been nominated for Best
I would've
Director
gotten
at the
that.
Academy Awards twice. For The Social Network and what other film?
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
That's
2
correct.
more points.
Wow.
Wow. Sneider. Yep.
Wow.
All right. Here you
Machine,
go.
I was
man.
gonna go with
He's
the
machine, I told
Rocketeer.
you.
All right. Question number 3. In The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, who played Henrik Vanker, the wealthy businessman who launches an extensive investigation into his family's affairs?
The guy from Thor.
Max von
From
Sydow.
Ronan.
Incorrect.
Stellan Skarsgård?
Incorrect. Christopher
Oh.
Plummer was what we were looking for. Christopher Plummer.
Stellan Skarsgård.
I did not know that
Yeah,
was Kevin
I was
Spacey.
Totally what I was thinking.
They
too.
all have those weird names in that movie. I don't
Yeah.
fucking know.
All right. Last question. Who wrote the screenplay for The Social Network?
Aaron Sorkin.
For 2 points.
Oh, yeah.
2 points. Look at that.
Okay.
Good.
So, 12
Good
10.
round.
12
Very good
10
round.
Going into round number
But not
3.
too bad for
Snyder
Ellis.
taking a 2-point lead over Ellis.
I'm holding
They've
out some
left
hope.
points on the board here.
Yeah.
Ellis has missed some. Snyder's missed some steals. Snyder's missed some. Ellis has missed
Oh,
some
they are
steals.
both 5 and
As
4,
we get
okay.
into it, it's very close. It's anyone's game here going into round number 3. All right, here we go, guys. Round 3 works like this. You guys are going to have 3 numbers from 1 to 20. First one's worth 2 points. Second one is worth 3. Third one is worth 5 points. 15 seconds to answer the question. All right, Jeff Sneider, you are in the lead. Please pick 3 numbers from 1 to 20.
4, 8, 12.
5, 12, and 16.
5, 12, 16. Mark Ellis.
Well, I don't have all that fancy education to count the numbers those high, but I'll say 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3 for Mark Ellis. Okay, so Mark Ellis, you'll be up first. And Ken Knapsack, you will ask the question.
All right, Newsy, here we go. You chose 1, 2, 3, which means your 2-point question will be in the category of rom-coms. Rom-coms. Who
gonna
plays
fail
the
hardly.
love interest to CIA agents and best friends Tom Hardy and Chris Pine in This Means War?
That would be
Reese
Reese
Witherspoon.
Witherspoon.
2 points to tie the game.
Okay.
I didn't
All
know that
right,
one.
now we go to the 2-pointer for Jeff Sneider, who chose category number 5, Martin Scorsese films. Martin Scorsese. Here we go. 2-pointer here. John C. Reilly plays Happy Jack Mulroney in what Martin Scorsese
Gangs of
film?
New York. You know this.
Gangs of
Come
New
on.
York.
2 points. There you go.
All right,
Okay.
back to Mark Ellis.
Back to Mark Ellis.
3-point question. You chose the number 2, which corresponds to the category of Cameron Diaz films.
Bang!
Entire canon of her work.
strengths.
3-point question. What actor plays the guy Cameron Diaz falls for in The Holiday?
Okay, so Cameron Diaz
Oh, is that the
is
one?
American,
No.
5,
and she went to
4, 3.
England. That would be
2.
Jude Law.
That's correct for
There
3
we go.
points.
Okay.
Nice.
Now
I
we
like
go
the
back
deduction.
to
I like the
match
way he
here.
went through that.
Comedy
That's
here
great.
for Jeff Sneider. Comedy. In the world of comedy. Who plays Jessica, a popular high school girl who swaps bodies with Rob Schneider in the 2002 comedy The Hot Chick?
Is that-
The girl in the hot chick, huh?
5, 4, 3.
Rachel McAdams.
There you go. He
Ah,
got it.
nice.
He got it for 3 points.
Wow.
Pulled it out of his ass here.
Can I challenge that he knew it and was just like extending the drama?
Possibly. That was a nice move by him if he was. But now Mark Ellis has his 5-pointer. If he gets it, it goes back to
Oh,
Snyder.
no.
If he misses it, Jeff Sneider will have won the game.
All right, this will be a 5-point question for the competitor cosplayed as Christian Bale in Little Women. You chose number 3. That is war films. War films. 5-point question. Who is the only actor to be nominated for their role in Apocalypse Now?
Martin Sheen? Or no. I guess it would be Marlon Brando?
I haven't been in this much trouble since I stole a pack of smokes from
5,
Mr. Corey Leone's shop.
4, 3.
It's Martin Sheen or Marlon
2.
Brando?
You know, I'm going to use the
50-50.
JT rule. I didn't quite get
right.
that the first time.
Who is the only actor to be nominated for their role in Apocalypse Now?
I think they probably gave it to
5,
Brando, but it's got so much
4,
talent in there.
3,
That's
2,
Martin
1.
Sheen.
And your
It was Brando, wasn't it?
winner, ladies and gentlemen, Jeff the Insneider. Snyder. The answer was Robert Duvall.
Bobby Duvall.
Again, Robert Duvall. with
Really?
Jeff Sneider. Robert Duvall got him that damn championship, and now it got him a victory over Mark Ellis. But Mark Ellis
That was a trick
hell of a
question.
game there for Jeff Snyder.
Wow.
Back and forth. It was a
How?
heavyweight title
That's
fight.
amazing.
And my God, just by the skin of his teeth, Jeff Snyder defeats Mark Ellis. Man, if I was having a bad day before, it's just a little worse now.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad it is for you. Great day
Ah,
for me.
damn it, Ellis.
Einstein, what a way to start
Not your
season
day.
5 for Jeff Snyder. We are off it.
Well, it's a little bit heartbreaking that the last
Jeff
match
Sneider just doesn't
of
ever
the
seem to have an
entire,
off day. Damn it.
Here.
If somebody beats him, like they beat it,
Here
like they score like a ton of
Jeff
points.
Snyder winning again, but
Although,
man, I'm bummed. All right, well, we're gonna go to
wasn't the match
Jen
with him and
Sturger,
Karloff
who
that
will
was
be talking to
a low
both
scoring
Mark
one, or am I
Ellis
thinking of another one?
and
now?
Jeff
I can't
Snyder.
remember.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? I'm Jen Sturger here with Jeff Snyder and this guy. That was a great match. I gotta hand it to you. There was a lot of back and forth, a lot of competition between you and Ellis, and it came down to the very end, and here we are.
Start spreading the news. Da, 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 da. Yeah, well, Ellis,
Any
he
Yankees
gave me a
game.
good match today. A little bit better than I was expecting. I missed some gimmies, but I was
6-4. Now
I
Ellis
squeaked
is
out of there with a
5-5.
victory. Were you impressed, Tom?
I'm impressed by you. You will be the guy with the 2 belts, that's for sure. There's no question about it. Ellis came in with his paperboy look, dirt on his face that I think he got from the backyard or the grill from Christian's.
We're the same place you got your hat.
This hat, Pharrell gave me this hat at the Grammys last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that jacket looks stunning too.
From P.F. Chang's.
Yeah, but no, I was lucky to get David Fincher with the spinner's choice.
That
Lucked
was.
out with that one. D. Finch, represent.
Yeah, and you were
That was a
on
lucky
point that
roll,
entire
man.
round.
Yeah. I was kind of curious to see what my 5-point question would have been, but I'm glad we didn't have to go to that one.
So, what should we be expecting from you going forward this season?
I'm coming for that singles belt. I don't care whose waist it's on, whether it's on Sam Levine's or Rachel Cushing. I don't care who I have to go through to get it, whether it's McWeeny or Bibiani or Kalinowski or even if I got to beat our boy JTE, because believe me, I want a rematch against that kid. But yeah, by the end of the season, there will be another belt right there.
Guaranteed.
You heard it here, folks. George Foreman guaranteed. Oh, Ellis.
Hey, you know what? I got to meet a real modern-day reporter. Boy, is it exciting, meeting someone who has a fancy talking device on his apparatus.
Jesus Christ, Ellis, you never break character. Ellis, that was a hell of a match. I gotta hand it to you. It came down to the last question. What happened?
Well, look, I mean, for a guy who's competing and has never seen any of these movies, because I was born before any of them were made, I think that, this was a tough test for me. Mr. Sneider's a really good competitor. We know that from his team days, and he's going to be a really good force in the team, and I think this proved that he's going to be a really tough guy to beat in singles, too. I'm not easy to beat, Jen.
Oh, we know, but what does this mean for you going forward? Like, what's next?
What's next for me is Helium Comedy Club in Portland, Oregon, March 3rd through the 5th.
Okay, after the shameless plug, I mean, what's next for you in the Schmoedown?
In the Schmoedown, I think I'll take a step back. I think it's.
Really?
I don't like to use the capital R word, but I might have gotten a couple AARP letters in the mail, and so I'm just gonna sit back and really let this league grow. I mean, one of the things Christian and I pride ourselves on about the league is that we have a lot of new competitors, especially this year. So I want a lot of new faces in there that maybe aren't as dirty and raggy with mud as mine is.
That's real dirt, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actual real dirt. I actually put it on from the studio back there, so it's probably got homeless guy pee on it.
Oh my God, Ellis, we're gonna miss you a lot. I'm sure we'll be seeing you around though, and yeah, you're not using the R word. Let's be real.
Congratulations on everything going on with you.
Thanks.
Great
I
to
know,
see
right?
you again.
I'm
and,
hitched.
My face is starting to burn.
Let's get back to the desk.
Look, I'm not too surprised. Mark said he's been thinking about stepping back for a little bit, and he pretty much said right then and there that he was letting the new competitors come in, do their thing, and he wants to take a break. He basically doing the same thing that I'm doing right now. He wants to work on the game. He wants to do these things, and he gave respect to Sneider, and of course Sneider and your loudmouth manager were gloating and saying how they want to take on Sam Levine or Rachel or whoever is the champion by the time they get there. And there's nothing new. It's an old record.
Gloating, promising. It's all one or the other, right?
Sure. Anyway, great match here between both Sneider and Ellis. It came down to the wire. It was a fantastic match. They both played their hearts out. It was a strong first round, a very strong second round. Third round was back and forth. It's so far, I think, one of the best match of the year so far, and a young season, obviously. But that's it. That's the match. What did you guys think? Make sure that you comment and like. Go ahead and do that. And thank you for all the great matches that we've had in this particular studio. The brand new studio will kick in this Tuesday.
Crazy.
So go ahead and check that out. If you haven't checked out the Schmoedown Patreon, go ahead, become a supporter. A lot of great tiers over there for you guys as we are now doing so many new things here on the Schmoedown. We will be adding a lot of new competitors. There's so much more to come. Already, it's made a huge impact with writers and editors, so we thank you guys so much. And that's going to be something now. As you know, Sneider is going to be looking at a couple different matches here. There's a challenge out from JTE to Roca. Maybe he's looking at that. Maybe he's looking at the Bibiani and he's looking at that Bibiani and Godfather match. Maybe he's looking at some other. Who knows what he's looking at? But he's back in the picture again.
Look, the season 5. This is going to be, I predict, and you know I'm always right, the biggest and best season of Schmoedown yet. And I'm happy to be here, to be part of it, and to be part of the most dominant faction.
Well, stop that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Go on over to check out the Schmoedown Rundown on the SK Plus Network. You can find it on iTunes. You can find it on YouTube every Saturday.
Great show. Highly recommended.
Down the latest and greatest in the Schmoedown. Go on over to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page. Become a member today. And once again, please become a patron over on the Patreon page for the Schmoedown. Thank you guys so much. For the Evil Pit Boss, Ken Knapsack, I'm Christian Harloff. We'll see you next time.
See if there's any post-credit scenes. Nope. Looks like it's just going to be the rundown and then another plug for the Patreon, I guess. Nothing. All right. So that was as good of a match as I was expecting. Very, very tight competition. They both came out of round one with 6 points, going back and forth. Round two, obviously, Jeff Sneider really lucked out. He got exactly what he wanted. He got the spinner's choice. They always seem to get spinner's choice. And he picked David Fincher and just crushed that round, man. He's obviously very familiar with David Fincher films. I thought I was kind of familiar, but man, he just crushed me. I don't think I knew one answer, maybe, because I think he went to multiple choice. I can't remember. Yeah, I was just as dead as Mark Ellis was in that round. But Ellis had a pretty decent showing in that round. I think he scored 4 points or something like that, and then I think it was Sneider got 6 points. But then obviously at the end, Ellis couldn't make up for that deficit. So that was a good match, though. Both great competitors. But I'm really upset. I'm really sad that we're seeing Mark take a step back, because he kind of took a step back last year because he only competed twice. But I guess he's not even going to. I mean, it sounds like he's not even going to compete again this year, which I hope isn't actually the case. It's a long year, long season. Hopefully he gets that fire back, like John Roca did, and we see him return sometime in 2018. That's my guess is that if we get another tournament or something like that, he'll show up for that, or maybe a spectacular match. I hope we see him soon. Although we'll see him in all the other Collider stuff. I just love Mark Ellis. I just want him to be around. But congratulations to Jeff Sneider. Another fantastic match. Another dominant showing. Guy's just a machine. He just wins. I don't know how to stop him. He just wins. But you know what? I actually like the guy. Even though he's a heel, even though he's a pain in the ass, I like the guy. Anyway, all right, guys. That's it for me tonight. I'm going to go get some food because I'm starving. Leave comments down below. Say hi. Let's talk about movies. Leave a comment, say whatever. And until next time, guys, I will see you later.